In this next tip, I'm going to suggest that you use a filter. This filter is 100% free. We're going to use it as a foreground frame in front of the lens to frame the distant waterfall.
AdoramaTV presents You Keep Shooting with Bryan Peterson, where you'll learn unique and creative techniques that will elevate your photography skills.
In this next tip, I want to be clear that although I'm using a leaf from a big leaf maple tree, you can be just as successful year-round by using large flower petals or by also using holes punched through poster board, colorful poster board, or cutting holes through some colorful fabric. Any of those things will give you that same vignetting effect. Now, as far as the tip, let's go find out exactly what I did with that big leaf maple at Silver Falls State Park. Isn't that beautiful? That is the 160-foot drop North Falls in beautiful Silver Falls State Park in the wonderful and beautiful state of Oregon. This is about 22 miles west of Salem, which is the capital of Oregon. Hi, I'm Bryan Peterson, and you are watching AdoramaTV. Well, we are here today in beautiful Silver Falls State Park, of which there are 11 waterfalls and approximately 7 miles of hiking trails. It's a gorgeous place to come with your camera, of course, bring the family, and you could spend an entire day here making some compelling images. In this particular case, this requires no hiking because it's literally a turnout in the small road that runs through the park. Unfortunately, because it's so accessible, the shot that I have set up here, I can promise you, it's been done thousands upon thousands of times before, and it will continue to be shot thousands and thousands of times more. So here you are setting up the shot. Like you, I've got no depth of field concerns. I've got my 70 to 300 millimeter lens on. Pretty much everything's at the same focus distance, which is why I say no depth of field concerns. I frame this up, as you can see here, like so. F11, because there's no depth of field concerns, gives me an exposure time of a half second, which is perfect because I do want, at that half second exposure, to get the cotton candy effect of the water. Let's take the picture. Now take a look at that. I think you'll probably say to yourself, yeah, it's a nice shot. I would too. But is it truly compelling? Is it got the wow factor? And in my opinion, no. How do we put the wow factor in there? I'm going to suggest that you use a filter. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh great, I got to spend more money. No, you don't. In fact, this filter is 100% free. It's called the Big Leaf Maple Filter. Leaf filter. Not Lee, L-E-E-E, but Leaf, L-E-A-F. Leaf, 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 leaf. What are we going to do with this? Real simple. We are going to use it as a foreground frame in front of the lens that then makes a wonderful fall-colored tone to frame the distant waterfall. It's like getting a free mat. Should you frame a photograph like this, you don't have to get a mat either because you're going to make this with the foreground frame of a leaf filter. There's several ways to do this. The filter itself, I just want to point out. Notice we've got some openings here. This is natural of this big leaf maple. Subsequently, if I hold this up like so, and the other way, which I'll do like so, we'll be able to frame up that waterfall. Let's start with the leaf coming up from the bottom and framing the distant waterfall. Again, my exposure is the same, and take a look at that. Pretty cool. Take a look again from the top. I bring it down, and again, notice I'm holding it about 3 to 4 inches from the lens. Take a look at that. Look at all three of these images side by side. You've got to agree, the use of the leaf filter is pretty darn effective. And again, 100% free. Hey, from Silver Falls State Park, North Falls to be exact, this is Bryan Peterson saying, you keep shooting.
Do you want great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy to use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use AdoramaPix.com.